Good morning, afternoon, or whenever it is you're watching this thing. Uh, we keep plugging away. It should be the week of May 18th. You've got this week to work on some things. Uh, Back from the ocean. Had to come back here to stay in here. So that's where we are. And I hope you all are being safe as we open up the economy, the economy and the situation here and everything else. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that stuff later. But today and this week, we're going to be looking at the Cold War. Actually, going to look at it this week and next week. The Cold War is an interesting time period. It's the time when we're fighting communism, but not fighting it. Thus, it's a Cold War and not a hot war when we would actually be fighting. But wait a minute, during the Cold War, we end up fighting in Korea, and we also end up fighting over in Vietnam. But that's who knows. So this week we're going to look at the Korean War. In 2 weeks, we're going to be looking at the whole Vietnam War and stuff along those lines. But right now, we're going to be looking at the intro to in the understanding of the Cold War, and also looking at the Korean War. And the thing that I want you to keep in mind while you're looking at this Cold War is containment. It's all about keeping communism from spreading. Contain. We must contain everything. Containing. Can't think of anything at all that we've been thinking about or living through recently about containing. Oh, yeah, it's that reason why we're not in school is we're containing COVID-19. How's that going? How has that gone? Huh. It's interesting when we think about containing things. How does that always work? I won't go into the whole idea of what your parents are trying to do by containing you guys and controlling you. Yeah, that's probably going for them just as equally as well. But that's a whole nother thing. So what we're going to be looking at today, or this week, is we are going to be first looking at a quick little video that tells just a quick synopsis about what happened with the Korean War. You'll take the information from that video and then you will put it onto the Google Doc that is connected there, where you're going to be able to put the work right on that. And so you'll have a short little write as far as why. Why the Korean War? Why did we get involved? And then after that, you're going to see a whole bunch of pictures, not a whole bunch, but a bunch of pictures about a guy named Ken Mellick. Ken Mellick was a West Valley graduate, and he fought in the Korean War. And then with that, you're going to find two little links that are going to talk just a tiny bit about Ken Mellick. And then on the Google Doc, you're going to be telling me that you read them by saying, this is what happened to Ken Mellick. So you've got those things. So you're going to answer the work on the Google document after you've watched the video. Then the next thing is you've got three little actively learn sites that you need to go to and do the work there. Now, remember, I can actually see how much time you spend on each one of these questions. It's kind of interesting to see that there's people who spend 90 bits and then they get a lot of things wrong. And then there's some people that actually do the work and get things right. Remember, your grade can only go up. So spend a little bit of time. It's worth it. Drive yourself up to an A and do well on this stuff. So once again, real quick, you're watching this video. Then you're going to watch another video. Then you're going to answer two different questions on a Google Doc, and then you're going to do 3 actively learn sessions. And that's it for the week. Man, as I always say, I miss you guys tons, and hope you all are doing well. All right, pitter patter, get her done.